Colin's ship is about to sail this season.
My ship, much anticipated since season 1.
Dearest gentle reader, members of the tongue, Bridgerton is back with season 3.
That's right.
Yes, the Colin story is fully explored in this season. Colin, in case you're wondering who Colin is, because I've mentioned Colin twice now. Colin is Penelope Featherington and Colin Bridgerton. So this season we get the full details, everything of how they came to be. And funny enough, from the book series, this season is called Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So you see how they
but I don't even think
sizzles.
But I don't even think some people are, some people may have not read the book. Yeah. Someone like me, I never knew like the book existed.
Oh wow. Well, I guess after this,
I'll go and watch it. I'll go and read it rather.
Go read the book. Yeah. So after a magnificent season 2, where we had the sizzling chemistry between the two leads, Kate Sharma, now Bridgerton, and Anthony Bridgerton, the Viscount of Bridgerton or Mayfair. I don't recall what kind of Viscount he is now. And that season was amazing. And now, hold on. Before I get into it, did you know there was a plot twist for this season?
What was that?
They were supposed to actually follow the book series.
Okay.
Yes. It's supposed to follow like a series, but because of, they said, I think they did say this, but let me just give my own version of what the writers, the producer,
what
the
you
writers,
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not what I think. They did say it, but I can't give you word by word of what they say. But let me summarize everything. Okay. So basically, because we were introduced to Penelope and Colin, Penelope Featherington and Colin Bridgerton, we've known about them since season 1.
Yeah.
So they decided to, change the plot and just do something this season, which is giving them the story instead of Benedict Bridgerton. Did you know this?
No.
Oh, really?
So wait, is it because of like Anthony Bridgerton?
Yes.
Then, oh my God.
Yes, it's a series. Like they are
following alphabets, basically. So, there's something I thought I even discovered. Because now you're telling me that Anthony Bridgerton, then there was meant to be Benedict Bridgerton, then before Colin Bridgerton. Yes. Now it makes so much sense. I thought I was wise. I thought like I clicked something. So, because I saw the movie twice, and I had to go back to watch season 2 again for me to able to understand. And I know that some elements in season 2 was going to be significant in season 3. So I thought I saw gold. I already hit gold and jackpot, because I was thinking, these people were doing names alphabet, because Anthony, A, yes, B, Benedict, C, Helen, the family of Bridgerton. Yes. It makes so much sense why the title is named Bridgerton. It's basically about them. Yes. C, Collins, D, Daphne. Daphne is the one that is married to that guy in season 1. Yes. E is Eloise. Yes. F is Francesca, the new cousin that you. Is she a sibling? I think she's a cousin. She's a sibling. The mom gave birth to her. Yes, they're 8. But Francesca was never in season 1. Yes, the thing is, they didn't, because even following the book. No, forget the book now. In season 1, where was Francesca? Francesca is a sibling. She is a sibling, but she was not really shown in season 1, because I think she was shown for a little bit. Are you sure?
She traveled, yes. Following the book, if the writers are staying faithful with the book, she wasn't with her.
Do you know, I thought Francesca was like the cousin, because I kept on thinking, who is this babe? Yes. Okay, so Francesca, S, G George, H I S. Okay.
Yes, so that was a plot twist for this season, because it caused an uproar, because people were like, hello, follow the book series. Follow this book series, because it's already written.
Oh my God.
So why did you guys not follow it?
I don't want to deviate, because now this episode is meant to be episode 1. We're talking about episode 1, right? I don't want to deviate. So wait. But I feel like it makes so much sense that, Colin story is coming out now, because of, which woman are they going to pair Benedict with? Unless they don't talk about Benedict's wasteful life. Benedict was just, he was not following any rules. The guy was, I'm not going to say wasteful at the end of the day, because look at it, he was just being himself. He was not following any rules. Because then you have to follow, he was not with a particular woman, he was not following rules. So, and if you watch in episode 3,
Of this season.
What's his name? Benedict finds a woman that I even thought she would even have sense. I thought she was going to be like a challenge to him, but immediately she makes it easy.
Well,
he's able to conquer her easily.
Well, because she's not looking for. It's not like he conquered her. Okay, she allowed it because she's not looking for a husband.
So okay. So now, if there's going to be a Benedict story, I'm thinking that the Benedict story is going to probably be him and her, or probably they'll find another one.
Oh no! It's not him and her. There is somebody else.
Talk about it.
Yes. There's somebody else.
Okay, so continue.
So yes, so that was the plot that we had. And
okay.
I guess, like I said before, the producers and writers thought, hey, since we've had Penelope Featherington longing for this guy since season 1, might as well
I'm waiting for them.
Yeah, might as well give them a story now. Since if you read the book, you know that Benedict's story hasn't really played out because we've not been given anything in the last 2 seasons. So it makes sense. And actually, I agree with the writer, producers, and writers that, let's introduce this couple because we've seen them before. Because Benedict's story is totally different. A totally different ballgame. So, yeah.
This season is basically, like you said, Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington. I mean, the new dawn. Yeah. The new dawn, basically about them. And I'm really so excited that their story is coming out because from season 1, I've always been a fan of Colin. I don't know about you because I heard people saying that, they don't like Colin. Colin is dead. You cannot blame him. That's the character he used to play. Just be going on your voyage. Just be traveling. So I'm really excited that they are going to give us a story. Like, even if whether it was going to be a negative thing or positive thing, at least they are giving us a story and I'm really, really happy about it. So the first 4 parts came out May 16th.
Yes.
And the next part, I don't know whether the next part will be 4.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 parts.
Okay, so it makes it, so they just really like have, so the next 4 parts are going to come out June 18.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this is why, see, it is obviously because of you and that I saw it because I don't like, this is why I don't like seasonal movies because I will get attached to it. I will fall in love with it. And when they've not released the other part or probably like another season, I will start worrying. And I'll start counting days.
Oh, really?
Are you like that also?
Oh no, actually, I'm not like that.
I don't like suspense.
I basically just I distract myself from it. I put there are 1,001 series to watch, so I just distract myself till more time comes.
But anyways,
and also sorry,
okay.
Before you continue, the polling thing when you said people said Colin is dead, it's not actually his fault. It's the fault of the writers. If they had given him, it's the writers make it. He's not dead.
That's their opinion.
Yeah,
my opinion. I love the tiny glances. I love the fact that now she and Eloise, they said they were going to grow to be spinsters. They were never going to marry.
Yes,
but secretly she liked Colin, and Colin too was not really. I'm not going to say it was not you. At the end of the day, it was traveling to learn.
Well,
I'm not going to see that it was perfect. I like the way it was.
Oh,
Mommy, what should they have done? They should have professed love in season 1 and season 2 and spoiled other people's story. No.
Okay. And secondly, you said something, but continue. I have my mind. We've moved on. Yeah.
So, anyways, the way the episode starts with, the beginning of the episode starts with Lady Whistledown's business is blooming. Everybody is reading her papers, and obviously, Madame Lecroix, who is their fashion designer.
Oh, Delacroix? They don't worry, it's French, Delacroix.
She's their fashion designer, so obviously she knows about it. And business is blooming. And she's telling Pen that business is blooming. And Pen is also saying that I can also say the same as my own business is also blooming. You're
missing a crucial part where they all came back. Penelope and her mother, they went outside of London, of Mayfair. Not London. Yes, they traveled.
No wonder
for summer.
I did not see you all summer. Do you know I did not know?
Oh, wow. So they just came back from a summer holiday back to Mayfair.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yes.
So as I was saying now, the beginning shows that WD, I call her WD because Whistledown.
Yeah.
So the beginning shows that WD business is blooming. And in the first 55 seconds, I went to count it. I was very attentive.
Oh, wow.
Like, this is my calling. So like in the first 55 seconds of the movie, tell me what I saw.
Who did you see?
I saw Colin.
Ooh.
Colin Bridgerton came outside.
Hey.
He was so fit. His jaws were defined. He started wearing darker clothes, darker outfits. Like, he was now giving. And, as they were showing that scene, they were also showing the Bridgerton. They were just in their porch. And they are wondering, what's happening
around.
They were maybe the girls are just gossiping. unknowing, they don't know, but then Colin was in their middle. So
Yes.
a girl saw, Colin is now giving, and a girl saw Colin, and she purposely dropped that glove, and Colin picked up the glove.
Yeah, I
know.
I saw that part.
That was a big deal back then.
Yeah, of course.
At the end of course, look at the old Bridgerton thing.
Mm-hmm.
I say, no, these two men are just they're trying to get married.
Yes.
That's it. If you're going to remove all any sentiments and everything, that is just, they're trying to get married. They're trying to be matchmaked. And seeing how Colin looks other, I'm so happy that it was not just only me that saw it.
Yeah.
Even his brothers acknowledged it.
Well,
They were like, now you look better. They were like, what have you done to my brother?
Mm.
Because he wasn't like this. He was like a man of few words. He never really did speak.
yeah.
And yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I wasn't really a fan of his look. Yes, I wasn't.
Now you people are blind.
What do you mean we're
I'm
blind?
serious.
I wasn't really. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know what they did with the hair. It's just my sister was telling me, oh, she loved the hair. I was like, I don't understand what they did with the hair.
Even the new season, you're not feeling his look.
No, I have feeling. I love his dressing. I mean, they gave him more of a rakish, playboy, carefree kind of look. But I don't know. It's the hair. The hair just has me at.
Even like the new season, don't like his hair.
The hair.
Okay, wait.
Okay, no, I do. But that episode 1, the hair was just, I don't know. I felt somehow.
He was a child. He has been staying. I also didn't know that. I didn't know the name of their village.
But then Mayfair.
Okay, he was staying in Mayfair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now he has been traveling now to like,
different countries, different
countries.
Yes.
Okay, now when he came back now, you see him talking about countries. You see, I'm seeing in his journal.
Yes.
The thing is not longer the man he used to be. And I just don't want to deviate, but then seeing that even Pen and other people that he was writing to were not replying to him, he said, it's just like when you are lonely now, people that you say, okay, oh my God, I don't even know the example to use. But let me say that usually I depend on you.
Yeah.
And now you're not able, you're cut off from me.
Yeah.
I'll pick up other hobbies, other interests.
That is true.
Okay,
Yes.
so me, I've always Colin, I've always been your fan. From season 1, I've always loved you.
She's direct with it.
And that is why I'm really happy that we have this season.
Ooh. Okay. Luke Newton. Luke Newton. Hello, you have a fan.
There's this thing that has always bothered me.
Oh, which is?
So in the movie context,
yes.
Movie context-wise, like this particular movie context-wise, do you know how these seasons were calculated? Do you have any idea?
What do you mean by calculated?
Like, every season,
yes,
they always choose a diamond.
Yes.
Diamond of the season.
Yes.
So I just want to know how it was calculated. Was it like per year? Because when they say, per year, like...
Well, a season is usually a year. So I guess, yes, it is a year. Let's give it a year.
So let us say it is a year.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for 2 years now,
yes,
the queen has always chosen diamond of the season. The first one was Daphne. And the thing is that when she chooses diamond of the season, she's going to find a befitting man.
Yes, for her diamond.
For your diamond. Because now, when they choose your diamond of the season now, other men want to come out.
Of course. The queen chose you.
The queen chose you. And it now depends whether you want to follow what the queen decides to give you. You want to follow other men. So, Daphne followed what the queen gave her. Diamond of the season was the Cantoni thing.
Yes, Edwina.
And Kate's sister. One now. The queen has not chosen a diamond.
Yes, not yet.
And
due to Lady Whistledown. Sorry.
Calm down, no. And people are starting to worry that why is she not choosing me? Why is she not choosing diamond? But she keeps on saying that she's not impressed. And we see how, oh my God, I like the way they say mamas. Like when you want to call your mom.
Yes, mama.
Okay. So like this particular video now, you see how the queen was yawning.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that part. How do you know the call it is? Because how could you do that?
So you see. Okay, now in the screen, now can you see the way the woman was yawning? Can you see?
Yes, we've not talking about that. I wanted to ask you.
That's the beginning.
Yes, when they were introduced to their debutante ball and seeing the queen, because how can you do that in front of people? You are the queen, but the highest person in society. How can you come and yawn your debutante's face?
But from the beginning, the queen has always been blunt.
Yes,
that is why I'm even surprised that young Charlotte, because they showed her parts. They also gave her own story.
Yes.
I was surprised that this was you when you were younger.
Of course.
She's so blunt because before she used to be so. I mean, so she has not chosen the diamond of the season, and now Lady Whistledown is already like writing that.
Yeah.
I mean, Whistledown is already giving like other people that she could choose from. That these are better people
Yeah.
that she can even choose from, but she has not given anything down.
Yes.
And we all know that. And you know, what does the Queen say? The Queen says that if she gives, now if she not even decides to even pick the diamond of the season, it's going to be as if no, it was WD that forced her to choose it.
Yes.
And it's not going to be as if no, she's listening to what the society has to say.
Yeah.
That in fact this is the kind of game she likes to play.
Yeah.
So she's going to like emerge victorious. Like, do you get?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah. So you know, even till episode 1, 2, 3, 4, she did not really choose the diamond of the season.
She did.
No, she did not. She did not pronounce Francisca.
Yeah. Well,
She did not pronounce it.
are you
She
sure
was
though?
just okay, because okay now. In episode 1, you'll see all of them trying to like, bow down.
Yeah.
You see everyone who trying to like bow down, who's going to the floor.
Yes. In that,
And everybody
the
was
debutant
like
ball,
trying to like do eye service.
Yes.
So the only reason why she just even like leaned towards Francisca was because of Francisca was playing a piano.
Yes.
And back then, women did not really have talent. Like even if they had talent or even if they had likes, because of their trying to like appeal to a man.
Yeah.
Whatever the man likes is what they like.
Yeah. And
Whatever the man dislikes, what they dislike. So the fact that she had her own personality, the Queen was really, really happy about it and was like, but the Queen never really, really did choose Francisca as the diamond of the season.
I would beg to differ.
Oh my God,
You
if
know
she
why?
chose him as the diamond of the season, she would have announced it.
That is true, but
Okay, you know what?
let's not deviate.
The next part, I don't want us to deviate.
Okay.
The next part, we'll know. We are coming here, Junit.
Yes.
We'll know, don't worry.
Okay. So, there is one other part we've not really spoken about, which is the friendship. In season 2, we saw that the season 2 finale. We saw that Eloise
I know what you're talking
Bridgerton,
about already.
yes, found out that Penelope Featherington is actually Lady Whistledown.
And seeing
So,
what WD wrote about your friend.
Your friend.
Right now.
It really
and,
hurt her.
and WD also wrote about her own cousin.
Yes.
Because Colin could have.
Yes.
Because of she liked Colin, she tried to damage it.
Yes. So, because of that, their friendship never got back. It was still irreparable.
Yeah.
And
you know what? See, from Elo's angle is valid.
It is valid. Yes.
It's actually very valid. I get that now. WD is now like very sober about it.
Yes, she is.
But still, that's your friend.
Well, I mean, it is her friend. Truly, I agree with you. But the thing is, she couldn't just come out and say, "Oh, I'm Lady Whistledown." After, but you remember why she did what she did. Remember why she wrote about Eloise in the first place. It was actually to save her, because the Queen had caught on to Eloise that she was Lady Whistledown, and the Queen gave her 3 days to confess, or she will out her to this whole society.
So what exactly can you remember?
Yes.
What exactly Whistledown? Just give me some statement.
Okay.
What exactly Whistledown wrote about Eloise?
Well, she wrote that Eloise was meeting one boy that's not up to society, Theo. A Theo guy.
I remember.
Going for secret meetings on chaperone. There you have to be chaperoned by somebody. So going to visit a man unchaperoned.
I get it.
It will spoil your reputation.
Yeah.
So she did that. So the Queen caught up to her at the wedding. If we go back and remember,
but Stephen was still a bad person when she spoke rubbish about her cousin.
What's that?
Her cousin was pregnant.
Yes.
Still.
Yes. Because she was trying to deter.
But
she was trying to deter Colin from marrying her cousin. So back to that. So we all know what happened in the season finale. So that their friendship, as somebody who has really close friends, and my friends are like my family, saw that their friendship never got back to what it was because of what happened.
So,
and you remember Penelope's shock seeing that she's friends with
Cressida the villain.
Yes, the tall resident mean girl, Cressida Cowper. Because how?
And at the end of the day, one is it that Eloise was trying to look for another friend.
Well, she was.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I mean, and if you notice here, Pen.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin is called her Pen, so I'll just say Pen.
Pen, yes.
So Pen has been trying to avoid Eloise. So even when Colin came back, she could not even go and even meet Colin. And plus, even before Colin traveled, Pen had overheard Colin saying that he can never court Pen.
Married, yes.
And you know what? I don't blame Colin for what he said, because at the end of the day, we are friends. I feel like Pen took it to her because she has a crush on him.
Yes.
If she did not have a crush on him, she would never be angry.
Take it. Yes.
I feel like she should not even blame Colin. I feel like she should not have been harsh on him and everything. But I get it. But still, even with her fake anger, she still went to Madame Lacroix. Madame. So yeah, apparently I thought that Madame Lacroix was the fashion designer for everybody.
Yes, she is.
Apparently, no. She's only for titled women.
Yes, she is.
I did not know. I thought it was for everybody.
No. Those times, it's only titled women that can afford. Can you afford to buy dresses those times? No, they couldn't afford to buy dresses. Yeah. So yes, thank you for going back. So we'll go back. We've not talked about why she went to Madame Delacroix.
I want to say it. That's what I was going to. Yes. Let me say this part.
All right.
So she goes to Madame whatever.
Delacroix.
Yeah, I'm not French. I'm sorry. She goes to Madame whatever and says that, you know what, she wants to change her clothes. And when this madam asks her why, she lies. Apparently she lied.
Yeah.
She doesn't say that it's because of the boy. She's like, oh, her sisters are unbearable and her mom wants her to get married.
It is part of the reason,
but
actually.
Did her mom really want her to get married?
Yeah, okay.
Mom never cared about her.
Yes, hold on, I'm going to sorry to cut you short. Yes, I was going to get to that. After the ball and they were all trying to go back home and it was revealed that, they had to, this will also take us back. Remember in season 2, before the finale, about their cousin Jack, in the Featherington, their cousin that came to take over after their dad died, that he was a swindler. So how, the mother, Portia Featherington did it, that he had to go back because he was like, he wasn't going to leave. Yes, he wasn't going to leave. So she threatened him and formed a fake document stating that only an heir from her daughters, if any of her daughters give birth to an heir, that heir will keep the Featherington estate.
Well, yeah,
so
I get what you're trying to say, but then was Pen actually even care of even giving birth? Let's talk about getting married.
I know. I'm getting to that. So that now came back in season 3, where the Queen's lawyer, or how do they call auditor? I'll call him an auditor.
Yeah,
came to the house, because he audits. Remember in this season that that boxer man in season 1, they became suddenly rich.
Yes.
Because his wife's aunt
died or something.
Yes, and he was the Viscountess of Kent and died.
Baron. She was Baroness.
Baroness of Kent, and she died.
Since she had
there was no other living male heir within her family, so she had to go to her niece's son. So basically, because of that, Portia Featherington is like, okay, you know what? One of you has to give it. So coming back from the ball, if you recall, they were trying to have that discussion that, she told them, and her sisters, that's Philippa and Prudence, were like, oh.
Is it just me? Those people look like the evil sisters of Cinderella.
Yes. But let me not spoil it. The next season is actually going to be more Cinderella. No, okay. In my opinion, I think the next season is just going to be more Cinderella because you will get what happens with Benedict and the new person, the new girl. So basically, yes. So I'm trying to wrap up that part. So they're on the way coming back. You see that they were talking about what they're going to do if they become the lady of
I remember saying that, this thing has to go. This has to go.
So they were like, they dismissed Penelope's feelings because she loves book. How they said,
so that's why she wanted to have a husband.
Lock up her books in the cloakroom or chase her away. So and the mom, and the mom was like, oh, don't worry about that. I can trust that you always, because one of the daughters made from the mother that she would throw away her mother's cotton. So the mother was like, I don't have to worry about that with you, Penelope. You will always be with me. So I guess that also touched a part of her because
I will never marry.
Just like, imagine that she has to stay with her mother and her sisters forever. So that, along with Colin, made her change her mind and made her go to Madame Delacroix to have.
Now let me pick it from there because I want to
fittings to look good.
So when she said she wants to change her dress, so okay, now if you remember in season 1, season 2, there's a particular way the Featheringtons used to dress.
Yes,
they dressed very busy.
Yes,
it was just very. I mean, look at this picture here. This is how Pen used to dress before.
That orange, yellow,
very acidic dressing citrus. So now she goes to go meet Madame Lecoq that she wants to change her fitting. She wants to find a husband, and also she also wants to appeal to Colin's eyes. Yes. And Colin just came back from Paris, and she was like, and she says now, I'm getting to this. Then she said something like, and also dress, and she was okay. Do you have anything in mind? She was like, she wants to look beautiful, and also dress me the current Parisian, the way they used to dress. That's like she dressed me as
fashion. Yeah.
Guess the next thing.
What's that?
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, go back.
Before I talk about that,
okay, all right.
Colin had come back from retreat.
Yes.
And he knows what his siblings like. He always used to put his siblings
first.
Like,
He's a
sometimes
sensitive
people
boy.
be selfish,
Yes.
you get.
Yes,
Or he
he's
was
a
never
child.
selfish. He always put them first.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he got his siblings stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
even got Eloise a book until Eloise now said that my taste has changed. I don't read books
Yeah,
anymore.
she now reads.
And
No, she reads book, but more of romance.
And as this from episode 1 to 4, there are some significant themes here. There's love, there's change, there's the positive change, and there's also the negative change.
Yeah.
There's love, positive love, there's also negative love. But I don't want to digress, so come back to that.
Yeah.
And now, she was in the fitting room, and the next scene. So even if your brain did not grasp that she was trying to talk about Colin, the next scene, you see Gregory holding a bow rather.
Yeah.
But then there's no arrow. And the person in front of the bow is who? Is Colin. There's no arrow, meaning that she has more shots and shots.
Yeah, that was a very smart. That is very deep. I didn't really think about that part actually.
I had to watch it twice because I was like,
wow.
see, people are smart.
Yeah.
Like there must be a reason why.
Nuances.
After the show,
yeah.
he did this.
Yes.
Like,
nuances.
The director knew what he was.
Yes.
Like, why is it after she spoke about Paris?
Yeah.
And next thing we are seeing Colin. And there's no arrow.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of significant.
Yes.
But she has not yet shot yet.
Yeah.
To Colin.
Yeah.
Oh.
that is very wise.
Now, obviously, like Madeleine McQuarrie does a very good job. And this is Pen. Pen used to wear yellow before. And next thing we see Pen wearing a very dark green, gorgeous, stunning gown. And I don't know about you, but then to me, it's very, very significant. Because if you look at the picture of this gown, this part is like net. So it's kind of like exposing her skin.
Ooh.
Like, it means that now she's trying to be daring.
Yeah.
Normally, before she used to pack her hair up.
Yes.
But this time she let her hair down. Normally, she never does edges, but this time she did edges. So it's kind of daring and everything. But then she was still not able to like embody the character. Because now she's trying to get me. Because now I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said a cuss word. But like, to hell with Colin, basically. But then now we see her and everybody's like, oh my God, like, who is this and everything. But then, even when she's not talking to like men, she's like stuttering, she's overwhelmed. She cannot really physically like embody what she's in.
Yes.
It's like, I know this, she basically did not fake it till she made it. She's trying to fake it, but then she's not faking it very well. Like, you get.
Yes, I understand.
But then she was able to like catch the eyes of Colin. And when she's on her own and seeing the way Cressida is evil and whatnot.
Yes.
Being a villain, and I get it, mean girl and everything. Then, she's just cast in a particular room. And then that's when they now introduce Lord Devlin. This is Lord Devlin, is what it looks like. That's when they now introduce Lord Devlin. And, this is somebody that was torturing before. And now, because of she's now on her own, now she's now witty.
Yeah.
Like, she's talking freely. And obviously, like, Lord Devlin is like he likes the way she's talking and everything.
Yeah.
He just came into town.
Yes.
And this
because he's looking for a wife.
Looking for a wife and everything. And he also, I feel like we'll talk about Lord Devlin in episode 2. When we'll talk about episode 2. Okay. We'll talk about more about him in episode 2.
All right.
And then, she speaks freely and everything. And Cressida is trying to look for a husband because her mom is like pressuring her that she must look for a husband. And in episode 2, I'll talk more about Cressida, don't worry.
Okay.
And then, Cressida seeing how everybody's like, moving on to Penelope. She now used that to tear her dress.
Step on her dress and
tear obviously she runs away. And Colin being a very good friend that he is, he's not in love with
such
her.
an amazing
But just seeing how
she was in distress.
He went after her and everything. And then that is how Penna lashes out on him.
Yeah.
That, I overheard everything you heard in season 2.
Yes.
All those everything, she lashes out at him and he's confused. Why would he be confused? Because he did not know.
No, yes.
He did not know about all this. And basically. And that's how it ends.
Yes, that's how it ends.
But now, there's something that I found very unique that did not happen in season 2 or season 1. Whenever an episode was going to end, you see Lady Whistledown narrating.
Oh.
And this is when she narrates that, this is when, and obviously, obviously we know that Pen is Lady Whistledown. So Lady Whistledown is angry because seeing how women are like moving on to Colin, and Colin is even flirting with them. That this is not the Colin of before.
Yeah.
Then she now speaks about, obviously she's angry, and she now speaks about Colin, that Colin has changed, or is it a ploy for attention? She basically said things that hurt Colin, and other things. And that's when she now talks about how the queen has not chosen
a diamond
of the
season.
season.
Yes, yeah.
And that was her end.
So there was one part we didn't add from episode 1 where Colin goes to visit her in her house to apologize for what happened the night before. Her dress getting torn by Cressida Cowper.
Yep.
And to be in that good books again, he offers to help her find a husband this
Oh my
season.
God, yeah, we forgot to add that. And that's very, very vital.
Yes, very, very vital, because this is what plays out throughout
3 and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Yes. So, like, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, so I mean, so when the way episode 2 starts out here,
Yeah.
you see like a diamond studded pineapple.
Yeah.
Can you remember that scene?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then
Wow.
as the plot progresses, I come to realize that okay, these are actually gifts brought by the mamas. They're trying to do eye service so that the woman can choose them as diamond of the season.
Are you saying my mind didn't go there? That is good, very keen observation.
Yeah.
Very keen.
Yeah.
No, sorry, very keen.
Okay, so in episode 2,
Yeah.
I mean, we already spoke about how Colin said he was going to like help her in getting the husband.
Yes.
And we want to help her with flirting lessons. At the end of the day, see, Colin now knows much about women because he has been trying.
Yes,
like,
he has been
you can always
traveling,
use your eyes,
yes.
flick your eyes, use your this thing.
Yeah.
And now there's something he really said that stuck with me. He said that men are simple beings. And it makes me wonder, are men actually really simple beings? Please let us know in the comment section. When he was saying that, do this and do that.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he was trying to like teach her. Now, there's this particular episode here. She's in his house.
Yes.
She's trying to like, hide from Eloise because she doesn't want Eloise to see her and whatnot. And then, he goes to go and keep her in his study room.
Yeah, in his study
That's actually the first time I'm seeing them alone. It felt so
Ooh.
felt so Telemundo-ish. So now she's scooping through his journals now.
Yes.
And she sees how expressive he is.
He's writing
He's
about
writing
some
and whatnot.
spicy things about his journey.
And then, he catches her. He catches her the wrong way.
He caught her.
He caught her basically. Yes. And then she's like, oh, she's really sorry. And now, at the end of the day, the glass broke.
They started arguing, then he
injured. Yes. Now, men are actually really simple beings. Because now, you are angry with her and she now cleans
touches your hand.
And look at the time. Was time really slow? It's in real life. If my crush injure and I try to like hold his hand, will I now spend eternity? Let us ask what he did.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap your hand. Look at me in a very loving way.
Okay. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. We're back.
What was that?
The thing is,
why was time really so slow?
Because she likes him.
Yeah, I know
so
she
was trying to use style to touch him. After this touching him, she now tells him, as she was saying, what you wrote, like your writing is very good. You're a very good writer. And you can see that he was impressed. He liked it. His ego was suited.
And okay, so now I'm going to now talk about, I just want to say something. I just want to see why I feel like men are really simple beings. Because, from there was something. Even though they did not see anything.
There was something. There was a moment.
Remember at the ending of episode 2, when she feels like cast out and everything, like no man wants her. Yeah. Like, he's helping her. Now, the whole thing about him helping her is not like everyone knows about it.
Got casted.
And because of she's Lady Whistledown, she has to write about it. If not, it's going to be suspicious.
Yes.
And I feel like also Colin should have known that she was Lady Whistledown. When he goes to go and meet her in her house, saying that I saw what they wrote, I'm really sorry. And she was like, if she did not write it, it would have been suspicious. If I tell you that, if Lady Whistledown did not write it, it would have been suspicious. Won't you clock that I am Lady Whistledown? I don't know why his own head did not clock.
Because...
And that's why Ellis was able to like catch her.
Yes.
There's some things that she will say.
Yes.
I'm not this to jabber.
Yes.
So I don't know why he did not catch her.
Okay, here's why I didn't catch her. He's a man. So he couldn't fathom that, it's his
so I'm
Penelope that's Lady Whistledown.
So now I'm going somewhere. So, at the end of the day, she guilt trips him, please kiss me. He kisses her. And when he kisses her,
let's not rush that. Let's take
it
slow. Let's take it
slow. I want to kind of like see this. He said something like men are quite simple.
Yeah.
I know when he kisses her, this was you that you didn't want to kiss her before.
Mm-hmm.
Now you kiss her and now you now start to feel something. It kind of now seals the notion that men are actually simple beings. You really don't have to do much to get this man. If you want to get a man, you get him. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not his type. Because Penelope was never his type. They've always been childhood friends.
Yes.
And one moment you're angry with her, she touches your hand. She begs you to kiss her because you never want to kiss her. You even kissed her out of pity. And next thing you feel something. Like you see.
Wait,
actually quite
there is a part from that scene.
But do you agree that men are simple beings?
Men are simple beings.
Yeah.
They don't know. It ain't too hard.
Okay.
I mean, Type in the comments below if you disagree.
Yeah. No, men haven't seen.
So yeah, there's a very crucial part we forgot to add. And, you didn't add.
Okay.
In that library scene, where he was trying to coach her in flirting. He now said, okay, let me play like a love interest. Let me play like an eligible suitor. And you try to flirt with me. Yeah, so she was like, your eyes are the most beautiful shade of. So, that really touched me.
Man. People don't have small word.
Like your eyes are the most beautiful shade of blue. It touched him, and he felt something. It took his mind somewhere. It took his mind, and that extra touch again, and praising him, his ego was super.
So yes,
so it's like Yoruba say, "What's in for?"
So there's something I also want to talk about. Like in this episode too, we see that's changed. People are dynamic basically. You cannot be static. So that is one scenario of change. Yes. Because like change was really like a big factor. Change was a big factor in the whole of this episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And let me tell you where change also comes now. Okay. So now there's we spoke about the Baron of Kent. Yes. There's not a new Baron of Kent, his son. Yes. The guy that used to sell drinks before, and he had a club. And he used to be a boxer. Yes. So now because of that, he's now the father of the Baron of Kent. There are now certain things he must not do. Rules, yes. There are rules. For instance, now him and his wife cannot share the same bedroom. Yes. And whatnot. And mom and I'm like, why will a common housekeeper tell me that these are how things are usually done? I don't care. Now that the power is not in me, I'm going to change certain things. And I'm so happy that towards the ending of episode 2, just even told his wife that who says we cannot even share room? Or who says you must wear the Baroness of Kent's clothes? You can change it if you want. And I'm so happy that when they decide to sleep in each other's room and change clothes, nobody had the audacity to stop them. I mean, so we said at the end of the day, the point is they were not conditioned. Even when they felt this was it. Yeah. The guy felt like he cannot be conditioned because human beings were dynamic now. Yes, we are. And I'm so happy that he did not. You get my point now. I'm so happy that it was not static. Yeah. He was able to change that because why will the common housekeeper tell me this? Yeah, so I'm really happy. So that is basically about episode 2. I mean, what else significant happened in episode 2? Oh wow. Probably Francesca now, but the point is that Francesca's story does not really concrete yet in episode 2 because at the end of the day, women whatever the man likes, women had no personality back then. Yes. And I feel like even me, I failed to realize that in episode 1 and 2, Francesca was actually an introverted person. Yes, and every man that came to come and speak to her, they were actually extroverts. And because she did not find anything common with them, that was why she was like, sometimes she was saying that to Anthony or Benedict that my brother is calling for me, or my mom is calling for me. She wanted to leave the room. Yes. She always wanted that peace and quiet. So I feel like that is just basically episode 2. And I feel like minor things. Other things that happen in talking about Francesca. Okay. You remember when Francesca, her mother Violet Bridgerton, and her sister Louise Bridgerton went to the modiste to get new clothes again for another outing they had. And you know how Francesca confided in Eloise, telling her that she's just doing this because she just wants to get food because of marriage, that she doesn't really enjoy the attention that she's going to get, that she's getting, but she's just doing it because she wants to get married, and that's how, and that's like society condition. That was back then. Yes. I mean, do you see this particular episode in episode 1 or 2? One girl was saying, I think people were just passing. Yes. You know why the girl saying that she has always dreamt of arranging this child. Yeah. See the innate grooming back then. Yes. So I feel like even me, I did not even realize that Francesca was an introvert. She was a very introverted person. And all this attention, but then you will not really think about it because as a day, women have no personality. So it was until episode 3, 4, my brain started clocking that this woman is actually an introverted person. Now what's going to fit that is if she finds a fellow introverted person. Yeah. So yeah. And the kiss. We jumped. So the kiss at end of episode 2. They kissed. Yeah. Colin and Penelope kissed. After she guilt-tripped him and begged him, please. Yeah. She was like, we know that kiss was going to be the beginning of many. Yeah. But I'll take you back a little bit more. Let's go back a little bit. From
Francesca's point of view, her speaking, confiding in Eloise about the attention that she's getting. Truly, she is introverted. She doesn't really like attention because her family name gathers attention. And again,
is that why she traveled?
Possibly. Then also, she's in a home with lots of siblings and
people with personalities.
Yes, with a lot of personality. And personality is
quite literally loud.
Yes, she's quite muted. So, she told Eloise.
Oh my God. That I forgot to say something. I remember in episode 1 when all the siblings and the mom, they were all waiting in Francisca room.
To look for her.
Waiting for her to come outside.
Yes.
They don't know that she had already come outside since 5.
And she was playing piano. Yes, piano forte. Piano forte.
And there was something, I wish like the director or the producer like really like spoke more about female friendships. Like when I saw Francisca and Pen, when they were talking together,
yes,
I thought probably that they were going to like give us more story about them. Yes. Probably they'll become friends.
Yes.
But they don't become friends. I feel like maybe like in next episodes or probably like next seasons, I really hope that they do more on female friendships. I want them to build more on female friendships because actually it's only Eloise and Pen friendship was the only friendship. See, Cressida always saying that she never had a friend.
Well, yeah, but
I would pray they actually like build more on female friendship. Like next episodes moving on, or even next season moving on. We want to see more female friendships, basically.
Yeah, and I do get the writers though, because in the book, again, I've read the book. In the book series, not everything, there were a few, at least 4 books. In the book, the pinnacle of female friendship was basically Eloise and Penelope's friendship. Yeah. That's the pinnacle. They were actually really spoken about in the book. Mm-hmm. So I guess because that was already a staple in the book, they are just reenacting what is in the book on film. Yeah. So they didn't feel the need to really, talk about, maybe Francesca being friends with with Penelope. And also maybe the age difference again, because here's the thing. Penelope is already Eloise's friend, and
it doesn't even make sense.
Francesca is younger. In the real sense than Penelope. So I guess that wasn't really, And we didn't talk about how Eloise, how they spoke about in that modiste where Francesca confided in her sister Eloise about the attention. How Eloise now, she saw 2 girls coming and she diverted the attention. The attention Francesca was afraid about. She now told the girls, those, how gossip used to move fast. Yeah. She told those 2 girls that they need to do things to win the queen's attention, thereby taking attention away from Francesca.
Such a very good sister
to those girls. Yes. So I love what she did.
So that is basically the end of episode 1 and 2. Now stay tuned for episode 3 and 4. We're going to talking about 3 and 4, like the important things, probably things that you must have missed out on. My own theories, our own theories. I'm not talking about probably like minor things that did not feel significant, but was actually significant. We'll basically talk about everything in episode 3 and 4, basically. So see you guys.
Bye.